Hi, everybody. I actually thought I started the stream already. Apparently, I did not. And yeah, normally I would see the stream elements thing saying I'm now live streaming Mass Effect Andromeda, and I didn't notice it didn't appear. I thought I had everything set. Yeah, I just didn't hit the start button. Anyway, so we already. So technically we're starting a little late, but it's only because of my own fault. I didn't realize I hit the button. I did not hit the button. Anyway, we are, of course, playing Mass Effect Andromeda. We already did, well, one cool action sequence that sadly is now was missed out on. So, whoops. Well, hopefully everybody's having a good day. Slow to Nomad. Nomad does not slow down.
Remnant pillars ahead. Might give us trouble. Remnant. Bolstering all shields. Get ready to fight.
We're ready to fight. Alright. So there's a action-y way to start the night. Explosions, action, trouble.
Pathfinder, we are approaching the Ket weapons depot, destroyed by the Resistance.
Good to know. We'll search for any sign of Hana's friend.
Right.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Life sign, Sam?
Nothing. However, I do detect a faint energy signature from what could be a generator.
Backup power, possibly.
It's a Ket drilling operation. Given speed and power of drilling, it is attempting to penetrate the ice to reach something below rather than take a core sample. A current range will take more than a year to penetrate the ice.
That's an entrance.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
It's a burned out shell. There's no way anyone survived this.
You know where they are. I know you know. Talk.
There's something over there. Maybe someone.
We need to restore power.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm. Sam, what you reading?
I heard something.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
That's what I was trying to remember. To call back to when you land on Habitat 7.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Hearing things. Who are you? Are you here to find me? Did Hana send you? Foolish girl. She never knows when to give up.
Hana was sure you survived the blast, but how?
Couldn't outrun the explosion. So I found a reinforced wall and put up a field at the moment of impact. Almost flashed out, but it was that or die.
End this hurt. End this.
That's all it says. That's all it ever says. I've burned, I've peeled, I've gouged. It won't tell me where they are.
You tortured this person?
It's not a person, it's Ket. They took my family.
We need to leave this place. You're not thinking straight.
I can't leave. This is my only chance to talk to these things, to find my family. If I leave here, I leave them. I can't.
I'm sorry, but they're gone.
No!
You have friends waiting for you, people who still care. You'll die here.
How could you?
Easily.
You told me I could have found them again.
Go home, Mashal.
Fine. I'll signal the base and inform the resistance of my position.
Uh-huh. That's how we deal with it. Diplomacy with a gun. And since I have to go back all the way over here anyway, might as well just fast travel, get this mission wrapped up. Do 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 do. Yeah, got a lot of ground to cover here.
Michelle just called in. Anix sent a squad to retrieve her. She seemed troubled, but I suppose being trapped in rubble will do that. I'm so happy she's still alive. Skies be bright for you, Ryder.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, just wait till she learns how we solved that little problem. Do dee da 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 da.
That's Techix, according to my map.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
We sure it's not rising? It totally could be rising. Actually, all things considered, the temperature should be rising. Driving along in my automobile,
Sam,
car and
is there
Joel
anything
by my
special about the
wheel.
battle sites we found?
Whee!
Without their shields, taking out these guards shouldn't take long.
What guards? And ooh, right into the wall. That yeah, that had to hurt. A lot.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable. The ambient temperature is normal.
This is some heavy excavation equipment. And explosives. The cat were trying to blast their way to something in here.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Clean shot.
Never to be said that
Environment check.
that I have things down to a science here.
I wonder what happened to the people.
Sam, do we know how long this place has been trapped in ice?
Angara researchers hypothesize over 500 years as a result of the Scourge event.
I have heard that theory.
And y'all, you know, it does look like we should be able to slip in there. Cracks in the ice.
Ambient temperature is normal. Life support at 100%.
Think that's it.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Ambient temperature is normal. Life support at 100%. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Impressive!
Those are enslaved Angara.
We must free them. They could help us.
Right on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Tried to deactivate the panel and dude came out of nowhere.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Let's do this!
Next.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Speak to the rescued Angara. They're all the way back here.
That's all the cat, and we're really free.
Can you make your way from here?
Yes. With the cat gone, I can lead the others safely back to Techix. I don't know how to thank you. I can tell you what I know about this place, if that would help.
That would help.
That would help a lot.
It will help, most definitely help.
Trying to get into a room behind that wall.
That wall?
Some time ago, they detected something and focused their attention on getting to it.
That ice wall looks meters thick.
The cat made us carry explosives here. They were preparing to blast through. You could do the same. Is there anything more I can tell you? If not, I ache to see the sky again.
Why were you captured?
We were taken during a raid on our village. They took us to a camp. Put us in groups. And then there was some kind of process. Blood-taking, examinations. I can't even remember all the tests. Eventually, they split us into groups. They said my group was flawed. Or maybe it was unworthy.
Hmm.
Unworthy of exaltation, I assume.
What exactly is behind that wall?
A room.
No.
A room is behind that
Something
wall.
old. Something that
We gotta be like Gorbachev.
I thought I heard
Tear
one
it
from the
down.
mask if it was still functional. Perhaps some sort of machine.
There's nothing else I need from you. Good luck.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Be careful.
Alright. Go to the blockage.
We need to figure out how to get behind this wall. A scan might help.
Pathfinder, I detect a strong, unidentified energy signature emanating from behind that wall.
So there really is something back there. It also looks like we're going to have to blast our way through with the explosives around here. Think we have enough?
I should say so.
The ambient temperature is
Clear the blast zone.
life support is back online.
Here we go.
Underwhelming explosion was underwhelming.
Everyone okay? No one crushed by falling ice?
All accounted for, and the blast brought the wall down.
Alright.
It's beautiful, but what makes this place so interesting that the cat would fight for it?
Greetings. How can I assist?
What are you?
An interface for the power grid of this city. I have been operational since the city was encased in ice.
She is lying. This is an AI, and her origin appears to be Angaran.
Makes sense, considering how advanced the Angara are.
True. I have no evidence the Angara have hidden this knowledge.
This is amazing news. Go get the commander.
So tell me, why lie?
As you can see, I am currently vulnerable.
What happened here?
The Ket aliens talked as though I was evil and disgusting. They planned to take my knowledge and then kill me. I fought them off, but my energy stores are now drained. I am near death.
Another lie. She is tied to a deep power grid.
I beg you, have pity on me. Do not take me from here. I would rather die. I am tired. I am done.
That's insane. You're an extraordinary find. A key to our past.
Am I? You are not the ones who designed me. I do not trust you any more than I do the Ket aliens. Or these other aliens. I would rather die.
Ryder, she has now blocked my attempts to scan her.
Okay, this is... I'm open to suggestions here. Options? Thoughts?
Opinions?
Thoughts? I'm taking her out of here. That's not...
No! I am tired. I will not go. I am afraid, so afraid and angry.
Help me! Please! I have a family!
And I hope for a life. Is mine really more valuable than his?
You're absolutely right.
Thank you! Thank you!
Wait until my people hear about this.
I bet they'll be able to extract at least some data.
Doubtful. However, knowledge of her existence should prove enlightening.
Seems like the right choice. We'll see, but honestly, she gave me the creeps.
Yeah, Thanks. Let's hope it was the right call. At least the cat didn't get her. Okay, team. What's next?
More things. Ba-ba-ba-dum. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Best part is we can just fast travel out of there.
Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Air's a bit
Life
wonky
support
today.
restored.
Oh, the heck with it.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Yeah, we will extract the minerals.
Looks like the poachers have already moved on. Hold on, there's a datapad here.
We had to pack up and follow the fish. They're actually pretty smart to keep on the move like this. Just use the signal to find us. Vaughn speared a little one, I think it was a calf, and the rest of them went berserk, nearly drowned her. She'll get hypothermia at this rate, so we sent her back to the medbay. Means we're a hand short, so get here as quick as you can.
These people, they have no idea what the Yavara mean to us.
I want to understand. Why are the Yavara so important?
Nearly all our traditional stories were lost in the Scourge, except for tales of the Yavara on Voeld. How they sang from the oceans and lured the sun out of hiding. How in ancient times, they guided Angara ships to safe shores.
That's beautiful.
The Yavara are intelligent, amazing creatures. And they are being slaughtered.
Right, that's way down there. Question is, I think it's up here's the one.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
That looks like Ket salvage. Be careful, Ryder.
Really? Is he down? Seems like he's still alive, or was. Can diffuses and damage our obscuring capabilities. Crash vector suggests operational failure due to environmental effects. Okay.
Another false reading, but we must be closing in.
Whee! We cruise along.
This is the source of the periphoner's signal.
Oh god.
And there's Ket on site. Let's clear them out.
Drop it down. Whoa.
Flare!
Things happened. First from the transponder is attached to a flight recorder which has survived largely intact.
That's the Perifona, all right. What's left of her.
Definitely Ket weapons fire. This wasn't just a crash. The Ket pulverized the ship. No survivors.
Without the crew, we've lost our best lead to the Asari Ark.
But this is stupid. If they want Asari for exaltation, why not take the crew alive?
It's like they saw the Perifona itself as a threat. But it's no match for a Ket cruiser.
Ryder, Cora, something is left. A flight recorder.
It's in bad shape. But let's see what...
Final log. If the Ark ever finds this, we failed. Couldn't draw them off. The data copy's lost. The decimation's too cunning. Forgive us. We tried.
The decimation. Hidaria mentioned specialized Ket hunters. Maybe that's them.
Anyway, we could use that or the flight recorder to find the Ark.
Yes.
If the nav record survived, we could trace the Perifona's flight path. Might lead us to them.
I can assist.
I'll take a look when we get back. Still lots to do.
Level up. Alright, Guardian Warrior. Alright. Use the fast travel. Because why not?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
It's completely destroyed.
Yeah, we just drove over the city. No biggie.
The Ket have a horde of junk over there.
Let's do this!
Whoa!
Took one out.
Right on.
This must be the Vulture's camp.
Something tells me they won't let us stroll in and chat.
Oh, that happened.
Bolstering all shields.
Combos. Oof.
One of my people.
I'm reading a temperature
I
decrease.
don't understand.
The people I hired shot at you, and you took care of them. I understand that. Now let's talk.
After all I've heard, I didn't expect that an Angara led these hunts.
Then you've been talking to the Angara here. I'm sure they told you the stories, how the Yavara are the only living history we have left.
Yes.
These creatures might also hold the key to our war against the Ket.
Explain.
I've been performing tests. An enzyme in the Yavara's skin could treat the effects of Ket weaponry. If I'm right, our fighters could heal faster, push back against the Ket.
No. Not like this. Creatures are dying.
You see, my people would rather cling to tradition than think about the future.
You really think this enzyme will work? It'll heal your people?
I need to run more tests, but it looks promising. Just let me continue my research for the future of my people.
Ryder, I don't know how to feel. I can't make this decision.
If this work helps people, I can't stop you. But you need to be upfront with your people.
This feels like a mistake.
I'll contact the Resistance right away. Thank you. You won't regret this. Thank you. My research will work. I know it.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Do.
Life support restored. I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Hey. Do. Why go ahead and scan them? Let her continue the research? Well, why not? Writer Sarah is a pragmatist. We're in the middle of a war. And sometimes in war, you gotta make the...
I couldn't have made that call on my own, Ryder. Thank you.
That's right. That's why we're here. We're making sure that we take out the Angara, so this way humanity, Krogans, Asari, and all other species can take over Andromeda. At the very least, Helios. So that just leaves... the big mission to deal with.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
We shall strip mine every planet. The funny thing is, we did do the missions out of order. Not that it probably matters, but still.
Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby. Pathfinder, I detect heavy weapons fire nearby.
Haha.
Resistance fighters are okay.
They're fine.
So, the Pathfinder. Here to convince us you're a friend. If that's the goal, take my advice. Don't join fights that aren't yours.
Your leader asked me to lend a hand. I'm honoring his request.
Then you're free to move on. Mind yourself out here. Not everyone sees the difference between you and the Ket.
Here's a hint. I'm the good-looking one.
Yeah. Well, she ain't lying. Do 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 do.
Should be the right place. Keep an eye out for Priya's people.
We're nearing the sample site. Seismic activity seems unusual, but we have a lot to learn about this planet. Entering the valley, this doesn't seem normal. Bryn, you sure this is safe? We passed several Earocks, but they're all running away from the valley. I don't like this. Meskin, let's turn back. Shaking's getting worse. The activity is off the charts. We're coming up to the... What the hell is that? It's... Meskin, turn around. Go, go. Oliver said it's shooting right through the hall. Go faster. I don't care. Oh, God. Oliver's not going to make it. Keep driving. We have to get back to the...
Pathfinder, a nav point is attached to this log. I've updated your location device. Should I inform Priya we found her people?
No, not till we take down whatever did this.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
I can't. Don't let its size scare you.
Go for the leg.
Aim for its head.
Making reinforcements.
Life support level critical. Please seek safety.
Target the legs.
Severe temperature drop.
Let's go.
Made some friends. Go for the leg.
In for its head!
Life support systems are in peril.
Reloading! Remnant reinforcements. Forget the armor. Target the leg. Take it away.
Whew.
Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder.
There it goes. Come on.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Target the legs!
Biotic combos.
Quick, before it's off sensors.
Temperatures are below freezing and continuing to fall.
There, on its legs. Get ready to fight! Heads open. Now's our chance.
I need to find a...
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Whew.
There, on its legs.
Let's go, big boy. Hui vey. Timber.
That's it. It's over. We should tell Priya what happened here.
Yes, we should.
You're not alone.
All right. So we basically kicked a whole lot of ass there.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable.
Okay, I got one for you.
So I get to meet the Pathfinder responsible for making this place happen. I'm Lizana Telesso. Because of you, I have the best job in the galaxy. Which is... I'm an ice runner. I get to dodge the Scourge and outrun the Cat to bring water to the colonies. Doesn't get more exciting than that. Facing danger to make everyone's life better. No wonder you love it. When you put it that way. Your job isn't too different. How did you get into this job? I was a pilot for the Citadel fleet, so I got bored and wanted something new. The initiative sounded right up my alley. I was one of the first to sign up. But how do you end up at this outpost? I asked. Marched into Priya's office and told her I was the best pilot she'd get. Said I didn't care if the outpost was mostly ex-Alliance. I wanted in. I've been giving her trouble ever since. So you mine the ice as a water source. Smart. I fly ice blocks to the Nexus. Eos. Even made a run to Havarl for the Angara. Speaking of which, sounded like there was trouble brewing when I landed. The Angara were on edge. Maybe you should check it out. I've flown through the Scourge before. It's not easy. That's half the fun. I get to change my routes to avoid it, like I'm outsmarting it. I've had a few close calls where it shorted my nav system. Once, I flew blind all the way to the Nexus. There's no way you pulled that off.
She's an Asari. They can do anything. Or they can mate with anything.
Take it easy. No fun in that.
Send someone to the Resistance. Pathfinder, my scouts told me about your run-in with the Architect. I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
I pacified it. You won't get any more trouble.
I should have known about it in the first place. I was supposed to protect those scientists.
Yes, you were.
At least I know the rest
But
of
you
my people are
failed.
safe, thanks to you.
I tracked down your missing drill techs. They didn't make it.
I'll send a team out to recover the bodies. They deserve a proper burial. And Pathfinder, thank you.
They'll be buried in the snow.
Come back if you need anything.
Heard the engineers had to fix your comms again.
Damn Scourge got me on the way to Eos.
Right. Oh, planet's 100% viable?
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Right.
Phoebe
Ooh,
said she wanted to talk to you.
of course she did. Emails. Curious Voeld rock. The rock you found is certainly something. As far as I can tell, it's remnant of a meteorite that passed through the scourge before falling to Voeld. Infusing it with a similar charge, the presence of hideous native metallic elements within the rock may have allowed for such a transfer. I'm unsure why the Addy reacted to it the way they did. I stored it in a lead-lined box. It unnerved me. From Angara Resistance HQ. So apparently you had your hands on an ancient Angara AI and you destroyed it to save an Angara life. It was a very tough decision that you had to make in a heated moment. I applaud you. It is exactly what I would have done. That former slave had a family that thought he was dead. You giving them a great gift. The talk on AI itself is very divided, although I suspect that no one may say so to your face. I find these kinds of debates invigorating. We're a complex, emotional people with many different views. I love it. Efra approves. Confidential Voeld intel. Since your liberation of the labor camp on Voeld, some information has come to my attention. For years, the Kett ignored our work in the frozen city of Janik, searching for details of our buried past. Didn't seem to threaten them. One day, we must have uncovered something that the Kett deemed extremely dangerous. They invaded the city, killing or enslaving our archaeological team, and locked it down. Intel from the labor camp seems to confirm what have to this point have only been crazy rumors. There must have been an ancient pre-scourge AI locked in ice in the depths of the city. That explains the prefix swift and violent move. I've heard that the Kett shun tech like artificial intelligence, and they certainly wouldn't want us to have it.
Kett genetics defies everything we know. They're bits of different species, and yet all Kett. It's bizarre, horrifying, fascinating, all at once.
If you and the rest of the team could figure them out, it might make a huge difference.
Already on it, Pathfinder.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
What can I do for you?
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, was running a power distribution.
That's all he talks about is O'Connell.
But he forgot to lock his terminal, and we, added a few embellishments. For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the bathroom lights would overload the engine core.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB, but I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Well, at least he had something to say about PB.
No peeking. I'm putting the finishing touches on my personal project.
I thought you said it was on the Nexus.
I'm just perfecting the final component here, or should I say, trying to. Several of the crew have offered to help, and I keep politely declining and ushering them out. So, thank you for retrieving that critical piece of Remtech, but kindly stop digging.
Fine. Have your surprise.
You won't regret it.
Want me to ask the others to back off?
No, I can handle it. As long as they're not looking to be besties. And I'm happy that someone with the galaxy at their fingertips can still give a girl her space. It's safe to say that you, my friend, are one of a kind.
I don't have to explain genetics to you, do I? Everyone is one of a kind.
Yes, assuming you're not a clone. But no more distractions. The next time you're on the Nexus, my project will be done. Come by, and I'll unveil it. Now, if you will, please leave me to my own devices.
In other words, get the fuck out.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Yep, on the Nexus, which actually makes it a point to be our next stop, actually.
Why can't you just ask her yourself? Because?
Just because.
Fine. Lexi, PB wants to look at Jaw's scans.
PB knows I can't divulge patient information.
Useless.
Need something?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Doot, 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 doot. Doo, 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 doo. Doo, 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 doo. I got all the augments. And 7 legs. No. That's right, we just basically loaded up.
So, Callow.
Uh, 52%. Do, 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 do. Hey, Redneck. Good evening. How you doing? I hope you're well. We're in Arizona. I was going to do the beer command, but I forgot. You mean redeem?
Bring me another beer!
Or
Beer.
hey, Redneck, how you been, sir? How are things out in Arizona?
What?
Hmm? What do you mean, no mic? My mic is on. I know my mic is on. My mic is not muted. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my mic is on.
You don't get sharp credits after we come back. Is it because of her?
Yeah, right, Nick. I'm not sure what you mean. My mic ain't working. That ain't funny, dude. Oh, interrupt. And it's oh, well. Alright, these. Keep those. You just didn't hear me. I just assumed that your ears weren't in, man. So I think the weather and everything is more agreeable for you. Being out there is like better on the old ticker and everything. I heard you. It's my sign, not yours. Yes, we gotta give you a slight hard time. Yeah, but things have been all right here. We're still on lockdown, working from home and everything. We placed a couch, got a chair here, and stuff like that. So things have been. There's been some changes. Be right back. Another beer. Right on.
I thought I hated the Ket before. Then we learned about exaltation. I can't even begin to imagine how Jal feels about this.
I was curious about you and Sid, being on your own from such a young age.
Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Back on Palaven, I suppose. She was an awful person. All she cared about was climbing the ranks. She and my dad fought all the time. I think at the end they hated each other. When things were really tough, I thought about going back. But she wouldn't have accepted us. Whatever my dad did destroyed any chance of that.
Where was home? Palaven?
No, we'd already left Palaven by then. Whatever our dad was involved in meant we weren't welcome there. I hadn't even gone to boot camp yet. Sid was barely a year old. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minos wasteland. 2 years later, our dad was gone.
How did he keep you and your sister afloat?
I was barely more than a kid myself, so lots of unskilled work. Construction jobs. No one else would do the dangerous stuff, so I would. Being up high, crawling under things. I could shoot a gun, so eventually I moved into smuggling. Even more dangerous, but lucrative. We were never rich, but we got too comfortable.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Yes, we'll find her around here. Time to talk to Grandpa Drake.
Exaltation. The cat just keep asking for more trouble.
Really looking forward to kicking those guys in the teeth.
Get us there, and we'll save you a place in line.
Hey,
Got any stories or advice to share?
does a pie jack scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Best damn advice ever given in a video game. Shoot stuff and don't die. Which reminds me. Ante is not on, so we will drop the lurk on Thumbsy for this evening.
Would you mind taking a slight detour and dropping me back in the Milky Way?
What's the problem?
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
It's definitely more than we bargained for.
And the Ket are even scarier than we thought. I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Yes. Panic later, Gil. Busted ankles.
Hi there.
Any more Commando war stories?
Tethys was our sniper. She was old, matriarch old, maybe more. Didn't show. Once saw her hit an Elcor in the eye from 2 clicks away.
That's a little scary.
She was. Always seemed to be hiding something, but she kept us safe.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Still deciphering the Ark's last known course from the flight recorder and making sure we're ready for a fight.
Good.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Okay, Cora, Joel, Liam.
You always look hungry.
Makes you wish for a tail that lets you hang upside down. Oh, maybe that's just me.
Who wants to hang upside down?
How you feeling, Moshe Sefa?
Weak, but I'll bounce back. I always have. I've broken each limb twice. You have to do more than wipe my immune system to take me down.
Oh, you and my mom would love each other.
Nothing new there.
We've talked enough for now. I'm still processing our disagreement, and I need some distance. We'll talk later. I'm unhappy with us right now.
Right.
Pathfinder. Sorry if things got strange last time we talked.
Very
You're
strange.
the first person I told about all that. It, felt really good.
Anything I can do for my team, Liam.
Stuff like that goes above and beyond Pathfinder. At least I hope so. Anyway, made me think we should do more just out and about. Off ship. Like the market on Aya. I've got some contacts and some things I'd like your eyes on. But mostly, it's a day out. Something familiar. Turns out I need that.
Of course, he's very needy. Oh no, wait, she would be... Oh, she's over here.
I'm not too tired for questions. Please ask them.
So, exaltation is how the Ket reproduce. How did you learn that?
They're proud of it. They welcomed us and spoke of it openly. We were becoming them. To the Ket, all other life is inferior. Even, I suspect, humans.
They're going to a lot of trouble just to make baby Ket.
I guess it's also a way for them to control their evolution. They incorporate only traits they value, and unique adaptations they don't possess.
Oh, hey, Cal and all. You've been lurking. Alright. Have a good night, Cal.
Somewhere.
And we'll, of course, drop the big shout out. Cal and all streams Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And tomorrow being Wednesday, more likely she's doing World of Warcraft things. So be sure to check out Cal and all streams. Typically, she'll start about 8 o'clock ish, give or take. Cal and all, have a good night, and thanks for lurking. Greatly appreciated, as always.
The Cardinal said she had the Archon's DNA.
Thank you.
So was the Cardinal exalted too?
From what they described, I think they can be exalted multiple times. They strive always to be greater. And the
Whoa! Thank you for the biddies. Corgo biddies.
It looked like some of your people wanted this Ket gift. They walked right into those pods.
As did I. Voluntarily. Happily. But that is part of the process. Part of the preparation, they called it purification, stripped our systems of all defenses. It was very painful. But after the pain came a beautiful peace, like a trance, like a transcendence itself. I willingly walked into that pod, and I cannot fault anyone else who did the same.
We can fault them.
Sam downloaded what he could from the facility. We'll be studying exaltation for quite a while. What was happening in that facility?
Things.
Felt like a religion or a cult.
It was.
But not to them. They honestly believe they are giving us a gift.
The Cardinal seemed desperate to keep that place standing.
The entire facility seemed dedicated to one thing, exaltation. That's why I asked you to destroy it, despite the lives it would cost. It's good you listened to me.
Yeah, the goods of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
How long were you in that facility?
Days. After the Archon decided I would be exalted, I was sent to the facility alone. I was housed with prisoners who described how they were kidnapped, taken to holding camps, analyzed and separated.
Analyzed?
Until now, we never understood why some of us were sent to slave camps and others just vanished. The Archon chose to exalt me, to use me for my knowledge. Perhaps others were chosen for their genetics.
The Chosen.
I'm only theorizing.
It makes sense.
Scientist, after all.
It totally makes sense, though.
I'll let you rest.
Wait. One more thing. I spoke to a guard, a former resistance fighter who remembered me. It described everything about its past, our past, with no trace of emotion. It seems that victims retain memories of who they were, but after being exalted, they live only to serve the Ket. Does your species dream?
Sometimes.
A Ket remembers being Angara. Like a dream it's eager to forget, which is beyond comprehension.
Heavy.
Pathfinder. I'm sure we'll talk again.
Very heavy. Okay. We gotta talk to Sam. Jokes. After that, we need jokes from Sam.
Hello, Sarah.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithm has reached the end of its iteration. Do you believe my sense of humor has improved?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I estimate it is now equal with your own skill at dissembling.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Kind of lackluster, but okay. Alright, so we're briefed up. We're going to head to the Nexus, run around there. And then we're going to head to Aya. And then see what we're going to figure out from there.
Voeld orbit is steady. Tracking a remnant architect.
The Remnant Architect's programming directives have been interrupted. It is in orbit standby. It's in an orbital standby mode and remains tethered to its home planet Voeld. From this clearer vantage point, obvious subtle damage from the repeated freeze stall cycles in a saturated environment. Many systems seem to be pinging for maintenance. Probably should have had the Aya first, but everything on Aya is definitely going to take. There's a lot of running around. Scans, talking to people. Of course, tomorrow night, the plan is to do Division 2 things. And then Thursday, Star Trek Online. Friday, Pokemon Shield. Saturday, Twitch Sing. Sunday night, Overwatch. And then Monday, back to more Mass Effect Andromeda. I've got to drop by Apex. Oh, well, we can do that here. Whoops.
Whoa, it's the Pathfinder.
It's me.
You're the one who befriended these strange new people, these Angara, and now they're here, on the Nexus. How do we know we can trust them? I mean, for certain.
Remember, we're the strangers. This is their home, and they've welcomed us. They've earned our trust.
I guess.
Talk to them. Get to know them. See for yourself.
Ask him for dinner.
Good advice. I will.
Do 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 do.
Unlocking. Come on in.
And we got Pac.
Ta-da! My project. She is complete. She? Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvi and Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
Don't be so condescending, babe. This is PB's place, and you're trespassing. I'd say that warrants a little hostility.
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend.
Sure.
I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out.
And toss you out an airlock.
So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
But how can you give all this up?
Ha! Watch me. Easy come, easy go.
All right. We definitely needed that. Pioneering scientists.
I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
All right, so person just standing there doing nothing. And make no qualms that we just leapt over a railing. Oh, that's right. We got I think we unlocked another memory. I know we found the memory trigger. I think.
Have you been to any of the planets yet?
No, I'm posted here until shit has gone out.
This is not good. Damned exiles. Back for a visit?
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so Scott still... How to say... Lot of duplicate Suvis running around. Habitation deck.
Your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
I can be independent when you rely on the initiative to get things done. And I say that because I've sometimes made the line or the observation that when my local ABC affiliate starts posting things pushing Disney-related products and stuff.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is when Alec first learned of the initiative.
It will be just a moment. Hello, Alec.
I'm too old for cloak and dagger. I got your message. I'm here. Who are you?
A benefactor, if you like.
You have something to offer me?
A future.
That's vague.
A future for your wife. You're out of money. Your contacts have dried up. You can't finish Sam.
How do you know about?
I can help you. Whatever you need.
Start by telling me what you need.
Your AI is more than a cure for your wife. It could also be the salvation for many others.
I don't follow.
Where we're going, we'll need a different perspective to understand things.
Where's that? The Andromeda Galaxy?
I have a proposal for you. And Ellen doesn't have much time. Are you interested?
Yes.
Who was that? The benefactor.
I believe there was more to the Andromeda Initiative than was publicly understood. Private logs are now available in your father's quarters. They may shed further light on the matter. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
Who's me?
Your father's personal logs.
I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would be with Jien Garson, who founded the initiative. But it wasn't. I guess Jien's the visionary, the one who gets everyone excited about the project and drums up publicity. But then this benefactor apparently provides resources and money. And I mean a lot of money. It's a little unusual. But everything about this project is.
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
I accepted the initiative's offer. They're calling me a Pathfinder. There's no other option left. Sam will never happen without their help. Our savings are gone, and no one will return my calls. I am a pariah. There's something strange going on with this benefactor. But Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
Alright. Let's go speak to Director Tan. Funny enough. It's a good thing we swung by here.
Pathfinder? Have to go now. See you later. Talk to you later. Hey, Ryder. Taking a stroll? Something like that? I just wandered over from the Nexus myself. That place bores me. Been there, done that? You get me.
Yeah.
I spent over a year stuck there. Well, when I wasn't exploring Eos. And I know things are getting better. More lively. But there are too many bad associations. I probably won't hang out there much.
Alright. Cardio problems. 2 operations.
A hostage crisis in hydroponics ended after Nexus security forcibly removed protesters, resulting in numerous injuries. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor of sleepers with political connections. This is HNS.
Well, they aren't too wrong about that.
The suspect's in custody.
Do. I got these kind of screwed up here. But I should be able to. No, we're still a couple way to. No, I'll at least able to get like a 6 team soon. And
replacement armor's out.
anything's arriving.
Hello again.
A worker was lost to space during repairs of the Nexus hull.
Tan likes to think he's keeping an eye on us. Works both ways.
So we got plenty of credits. Boy, we got a lot of rewards.
And you also have food. Something I can help you with?
I'm curious. What do you know about the people who backed the initiative?
What everyone knows. Gian Garson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
I have information that suggests Garson wasn't the only one.
What sort of information?
It's complicated, but there was a silent partner, a benefactor.
Even if that were true, we've been here 14 months with no sign of them. This partner is either a phantom, missing, or dead. Nope.
Or all of the above.
Beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Dying alone.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead, succumbed to her injuries.
Was there a follow-up investigation?
I wasn't even out of stasis. But knowing the violence of the Scourge disaster, death was everywhere. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't. Let's not add to the confusion.
Thank you for your time.
Ryder, if you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Yes, we're going to pursue this further. Because that's what we do.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Okay, what do
Andromeda Initiative founder Jean Garson had been reported missing. She was last seen during the emergency stasis revival that occurred after the Scourge encounter. A bulletin has been issued. Updated to the missing persons report on Jean Garson maintenance crew found her body in a Nexus apartment. Severe burns were apparent, similar to others who who were killed during the Scourge disaster. It is unclear how she got there, but confusion and disorientation during the Scourge event are likely events aligned with timeline.
The only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
Yeah, see, see, this is why we came back to the Nexus. You know, we investigate things thoroughly.
Resulting in numerous injuries. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor of sleepers with political connections. This is HNS.
Pathfinder.
Go find the path.
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data may allow for scene recreation.
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But... wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open till the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Good question.
A scan of the room is in order.
There's a hidden door behind this wall.
What do we have here?
Voila.
This is Gian Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here. Someone's trying to kill me, and now I can hear them down in the hydroponics area. They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the Cultural Center. This log has the code, and whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
What?
In 2179, once mentioned a storm is coming. Said evidence was as clear, meaning Andromeda. Why? Hyperion still no contact. Where is Alec? Did they get him too?
Yes, deeply troubling. I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
So the big question is, though, this is the real mystery. It's like, what was going on?
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Sam, can we hear that message Garson talked about?
Unlocking it now. Rerouting to our private channel.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of money. Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't ask questions. I never met them face to face. That was a mistake. I lied to everyone. Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts. And now I think they're going to remove me. Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum. He may have learned more.
What's that mean, something big in the Milky Way?
Perhaps your father's locked memories hold the answer. He might have known more.
Yeah? Guess I'll have to keep unlocking them to find out for sure.
Right. So the plot continues to advance.
Pathfinder, thank you for arranging my access to the Cultural Center. There's so much to study here. It will take a lifetime.
There's thousands of years of history before humans even arrive on the scene.
That would be a nice full-time job.
But you've already got one.
Yes, being our resident.
Things are still going smoothly without me to look over them?
We're good. I told you we'd manage.
Damn.
Hey, Pathfinder. Hi. Gil Brody is your engineer, right?
That's right.
I'm Bailey. I used to work with him in the hangars here. You wouldn't happen to know if he's available, would you?
I wouldn't know.
Right. Okay, sorry to bother you. Just, tell him I said hi, huh?
Right. I know it's, there's Gil and Jill.
I wonder what my dad would think of all this. Would he have encouraged the move? Come with us if he could?
Does dwelling on what-ifs help anything? Things are the way they are.
I can't just forget my father. Sid doesn't remember anything about him, but I do. I think he might have liked it here.
Alright, and now we are off to Aya. But I'm going to take me a break first. I shall stretch the legs and everything, so I shall be back in a bit. Just my curiosity.
He was above. I couldn't really move out of the ice. I ulted to get away. I need to just get a good hack out. You know.
Get into position. Adaptive circuits engaged. Moira. EMP activated.
Thank you! Ooh. Okay, there's the best moment of this stream right there.
What, where Cal's just like, no.
Yes! Hey, Panda Sweet, how are you? Run away! Run away! Where the heck is the gravity well thingy? Run! Hooey!
Gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
We're coming back in long bags.
Sorry, I can't land.
Pull up to the edge of the roof. We'll figure it out from there. Come on, big boy. Come on.
And back. You were right. You probably won't remember me, but I stopped you on the Nexus and bent your ear about the Angara on our station. You told me to get to know them, and I've done my best. They seem thoughtful and worthy of our trust, so yeah, you should keep doing what you're doing. You know, that guy Bailey ran into the Nexus. Whatever you said to him, he decided to reach out to me. I didn't say anything. Gil, I hope our time working together on the Nexus was invigorating. I'm sure you're invigorated. You're invigorating your colleagues on the Tempest now. I envy them and your Pathfinder, but I suppose the work you're doing now and the pioneers you're supporting need and probably deserve to be invigorated more than the rest of us. It drones over 6 pages like that before you ask me if I'd like to get a drink. I feel invigorated now, don't you?
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship. At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Do 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 do. Alright, there's Eladin, which we haven't been to yet. Eos. So 6. 9. 13. Right. Which was Eladin? Oh, Eladin is the... Okay, Kadara... Yeah, Eladin and Kadara are the next 2 planets. Eladin is the desert planet where the Krogan ended up, and Kadara is where the exiles and stuff are. Kadara is also the one with the pain in the ass port that involves like having to go to like through 2 different checkpoints just to get back to the ship. That's funny, the entire first hour was full actiony, but now all talky.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
Welcome home. I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
We made a good team.
The Pathfinder destroyed the enemy's fortress, but thousands of us died in chains. We have a lot to talk about.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
You're still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
Might want to ask your Resistance leader how he feels.
If I don't like where the discussion goes, I'll end it.
Agreed. We'll provide an embassy for the initiative here on Aya.
We'll make room for you on the Nexus.
Our city is open to you. Join us.
Yay, we get to explore. We got more side quests and things.
Well done, Joel. Report for reassignment. I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
I'm here to cooperate. Whatever you decide, I'll work with it.
You're set on this. It's the right thing to do. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I'll need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
We got no choice. We got to take him along. Prepare for like a butt ton of dialogue, folks. So by this point, we're about maybe a third of the way through the game.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos? Tell me, what are you seeing?
I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
they're not connected to each other, but to this place.
This image was on a relic the Archon showed me. He called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming, doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
He's going to be sorry he ever met me.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Well, major plot developments. Well, we got other things to lock in and so forth.
You came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo. The Ket got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance. You were his contact.
Good, good. Continue.
Ephra asked you to test me, see how I'd handle myself.
I told him you were smart.
The Ket had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along. Help each other.
You proved it. This time at least. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but
Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Resources are scarce for us. If you'll take credits, I'll trade.
It's a start. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
All right. He has these things. There is. We'll just do this. The following items are clear for immediate shipment to Voeld. 3 crates of solar heater replacement parts, 4 cases of freeze-dried nutrient trace, 2 crates of ammunition, 6 crates reinforced heat, and 3 unmarked cases of bottles, and so forth. Hello. My love, I never planned to leave. Each moment I spent with you only brought me joy, even though you've never understood what you mean to me. There were moments I could have shown you how I really feel, but I wasn't brave enough. Not that you could have accepted me. Now I have to go, and I don't think I'm coming back. I hope for a day when we owe nothing to anyone. I dream of a moment when we find each other again and claim the lives we always should have led. Alright. Okay. Research Center. Can't pole vault over that because there's a gap there. Open sesame. A Voeld victory drive. Voeld people desperately need basic supplies. If you can spare nutrient paste, unused clothing, outdoor survival gear, machine parts, tools, extra weapons, and ammunition, it could make the difference between life and death for those resisting the cat conquest. Place donation items in the nearest victory drive station of your residential complex. Moshe Shefa has returned. The rumors are true. Our beloved Moshe Shefa has been rescued from the kept by brave members of the resistance, aided by the Milky Way visitors. Moshe is recovering and in good spirits. Reminder from Governor Paranshi: you may see unusual visitors on Aya in the days ahead. Don't be alarmed; they're here as guests. Remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to Aya security, but do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. Recent victories on Voeld have spurred renewed public interest in joining the resistance. Volunteer sign-ups increased 500% over the last year. EFRA encourages everyone, regardless of age, talent, or experience, to submit to a resistance recruitment screening. Archaeologists working on a dig site on Havaro's unsettled southern continents were forced to abandon their camp when a freak tendril of scourge energy pierced the atmosphere above their location. No injuries were reported, but the team leader stated the group lost years of research. Cargo ship and transport vessels crews are reminded that Kadara Port remains a high-risk travel zone. No official business has been in sanction with the deserters, and contact with the Milky Way immigrants living on Kadara is strongly discouraged. Looking for a level 7 starship engineer experience repairing and maintaining thrusters is required. Will work for extended travel periods lasting up to 6 weeks or more. Basic zero gravity combat training preferred, but can be learned on the job. Meal prep skills and engaging conversation style a must. Must be clean. Alright. We rose from nothing to touch the stars, made homes on many worlds. Do not mourn what the cat stole from us, celebrate what still remains. All things reach their end and make way for new life to fill the void. The worlds and people we lose will return in time. Family grows forever. We dedicate this garden to those who are not here with us, but will one day return. This place is for them.
Browse my goods. You won't walk away empty-handed. I never thought I'd see the Moshlai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renharv. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Who decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
Yes, you might be tossed out of an airlock.
Ryder,
Doing okay?
who knew saving a respected member of Angara
Increase your odds of
society would open
survival.
so many doors?
Wear armor.
I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
Dude, here we go.
New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
Can't hurt to be prepared. Maybe you've got something I'm looking for.
If I don't today, I will tomorrow.
Promises, promises. Yeah, there's nothing that I need. Can't have felt the power of the resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Voeld are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family in the resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us.
I'm not selling to aliens.
Oh, rude.
They let you pass the gates. Huh.
It's an honor, and I understand that. I'll be respectful.
All right. Everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
I can do that.
Good to hear.
Nutrition, the plant, which properly dried and prepared, is given to Angaran children as a snack. This actually helps with quests.
Vesteron? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
I get why everyone was on edge. I didn't mean to worry them.
We've been through worse than the arrival of one human.
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Paripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky,
They bite back?
Lower or Elmok.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a Paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
We want to buy the fruit, but we can't.
Exaltation is just another word for how the Kett kill us.
And if you're wrong? If we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Kett up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
The Kett weaponize their victims to make you hesitate.
And when the Kett begin to exalt your people, what will you do then?
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
Well... Damn. Everybody relax, we found the bar. This is an industrial food processor that is used for creating and storing Angara nutrient paste.
Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy detail. But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
Awesome.
What does Taviton mean?
Bar.
My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Taviton at the Taviton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started. I'd like a drink.
Well, it's time for the alcohol. And a reaction. There you go.
That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
Rack.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Navsen.
No, whenever they say go and scan something, chances are something is amiss.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me.
supplies for all your needs.
Do 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 do.
Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I figured we should head up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly,
Hmm?
but I don't blame them for being angry. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Baran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jarl can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
Liam, I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid-market.
You're right, of course, you're right. And the Angara are right too. The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
We may have to stick to ourselves for a while, if that's what both sides seem to want.
It isn't. Saw it all the time during crisis deployments. Us versus them turns into food versus no food. We have to figure this shit out, or both sides will hurt.
Yeah, but he nearly got us in trouble, so... Ooh, do 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 do. We are going this way.
Sam, what's this?
The decontamination console for visitors to the med center. Touch the start pad to use it.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Too late now.
The slight ringing in your ears, there's nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Nagara equipment is commonly referred to as an ion bed.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about.
Yes.
If you're looking for
Buzz.
I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help. Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
If Jal takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him. Can you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jal is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged ion gel. The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies
There's solar energy.
can dispel in a surge of energy. We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar, kinda.
Not
I'm
really.
interested to study biotics.
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
Ishade, ishade, da 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 da.
I could join in down there. I could use a workout. Getting lots of stares. Reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training. We're the aliens.
For some Angara, we're the only humans they'll ever see. That's huge.
Whatever happens, we'll make a better show than the Ket.
Well, probably too late.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons. Over my objections.
Hey, selling an alien weapons would make me nervous too.
I don't do this for Ephra. I respect the Moshai.
Do. We run up the stairs.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
What?
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell her the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venturev.
The Archon wanted her knowledge of remnant tech, but why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I'll transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Ooh, he's in trouble. Skills. Ah. This person is over here.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Page 1 of 241. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization ceases to exist, it's important we not abandon the principles of basic morality. The cat must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without a fear of death or enslavement, if that freedom was achieved through genocide or other barbaric crimes.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself. Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I've spent long enough around your people to understand what family means to you.
You only see the surface. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Kate raid on Da Hajav. Resistance scouts on Voeld report an attack on Da Hajav has left the settlement in ruins. Exact casualties are still being calculated. If you are from Da Hajav or have family there, please contact Boss in the governor's office. Teams researching food processing discovered an improvement to the refinery techniques that will yield a 15% increase in caloric values and better preservation of the original ingredient's flavor. In the answer to persistent public inquiries regarding the health and status of the Moshe Shefa, she has released the following statement. Thank you to everyone who had expressed concerns to my well-being. Rest assured, I am currently hard at work with the Milky Way visitors to eliminate the cat threat and restore peace to our people.
We got word from Eladin.
Good news?
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing Angaran. Pay them for their efforts. Pathfinder, did you make it to Havara?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Why would the Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Just tell me what I need to do.
I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them.
Yep.
What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore and bring me anything of interest.
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you
Thanks.
find anything. Good luck.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
All right. Archaeologists on Havara recently discovered what they believe are pieces from the oldest structure as yet found on the planet. These fragments were literally uprooted by mutating vegetation rising from an underground cavern. Though the exact cultural nature of this find remains unknown, teams of researchers have recently established a permanent dig site and search for more clues.
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Sure is.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshai requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
Oof, sorry.
I'll let you get back to it.
Dozing off.
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors? Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah. You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now?
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, writer. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
That's awfully understanding of you, Ryder. You're a good egg. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Good. We need an Asari. I gotta pick up 2 more missions. Da, 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 da. We're getting all this stuff squared away, so that means Monday's stream of Mass Effect Andromeda things will be really more straightforward. We're going to go up here. The council?
Has never been one for protocol.
Arbiter Renner have told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Page 1 of 5,983. We'll just read the first page. As defined by the first founders of Aya, this world and all who live on it agree to abide by the laws, customs, and regulations of a civilized society that has existed for centuries on other worlds. These rules of conduct ensure a voice for each family within our society and give them certain inviolable rights.
Pathfinder, as you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Right. It's essentially, this is taking it from, again, the back end and running all the way up to the front end. I'm not going to read all of these messages because there's quite a few. Yeah, it's we're just forwarding them as is. Can I cut through here? Cut through the bar. See, one thing we do is, like, there was one there that was blocked as no one would read this. And so that's the whole point of this mission, is like you have the choice of editing it out.
Invest in your personal protection. Shield yourself.
So, one person says, "Go home. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here." So it's like, aliens, go home. Oh. Why are you here? Questions. Keep off of Arl. Share your gifts. Alright.
When you have a moment, we should talk. Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies, navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
And the situation was grim.
Strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Phoneron.
It's a privilege to meet you. Tell me about yourself.
I'm something of a pathfinder myself. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer. You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities.
Huh.
But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Mm-hmm. And I think at this point, normally there is one more dude. No, he only appears afterwards. Hunting the Archon. Go to get our report. Alright, so let's head back to the Tempest. But there's nothing else for us to do here.
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise? What are their expectations?
They survived the Scourge and the Ket and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
Of course you would. He's gonna screw it up. Poker log. Game. The team invited me to the regular poker game. They've been practicing, and each one wants to be the one to dethrone me. Game 1 result took everyone's credit to record times. Vetra sighs when she gets the card she wants every time. When PB finishes shuffling, the bottom card can often be seen. Drac might be the easiest to read, but try not to say anything that suggests this. In fact, say the opposite. He gets even sloppier when his ego's been stroked. Cora has yet to bluff, might not be in her makeup. Jaw has real potential. Result broke Game 1's record. Consider easing up on them a little. PB has started checking, but only to check raise. She always needs to be the one pushing the action. Drac thinks staring at me will tell him something. Think I'll blow him a kiss next time. Vetra's getting upset. She doesn't show it, but it's obvious. Cora still won't bluff. She's too risk-averse, even with a good hand. A strong bet will get her to lay it down. Jaw's inexperience is an advantage. She's hard to read. We saw that veteran hang with me for a long time before dashing her their hopes this time. She left very encouraged. Overall mood was improved. Overall mood was improved among the others. If Jaw is still in the hand, PB plays less aggressively. Then she thinks she wants some. Drac doesn't know it, but he picks his nose when he's got something. Cora bluffed. It was horrible. 2 or 3 hands Jaw had me sweating. He only just started, and he's so much better than Vetra. Game 4, couldn't help myself. Took Vetra down first. She's still undefeated. Showed all 7 bloods that worked on Cora. Want to see if I can goad her into playing looser. Called PB's hand 4 times. Maybe she'll start slowing down. Doing all this just to change things up. Getting bored. Scared of Jaw. Result 5, easy money. Jaw is clearly better than everyone else, especially Vetra. Playing where Cora actually bluffed once. She was horrible. She was so uncomfortable. Vetra played much cagier after being destroyed last time. I'm going to keep telling her she's dangerous. It's more fun when she's in a good mood. PB doesn't seem to care. The care I've demonstrated that I know exactly what she has. She still bulldozes away. I'll keep flashing the red cape. Drac could learn a thing or two from Joel. Stop talking all the time. Joel barely speaks, so he doesn't give away much. Stop eating and drinking. Joel never eats or drinks when we play. He stays focused. Stop picking his nose. Joel never picks his nose. Think I have these jumps down. Next time, well, maybe I'll play with my eyes closed. Fascinating.
Here we go. You know how uptight you are. I am not uptight. Not even 300 years old and fussing at us like a matriarch. I'm a doctor. Fussing's part of the job.
We need one more. And those won't finish tonight.
I always have time for you.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Alright, let's, we gotta drop something off for Suvi.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Of course.
I'm going to do it. I've run all the tests. It's non-toxic. If we're going to live here, someone has to take the plunge and actually try to eat things.
Dr. Tapero, please do something.
Don't do it, Suvi.
You told on me. I thought we were friends. You, sir, are uninvited from all my parties.
Rude.
I found that plant you wanted. Great. I'll give the recipe a try when I'm off duty. I've already got ideas for how to jazz it up. And I'll keep working on Mr. I don't like movie nights here to come along.
I like them. Just not when Gil is glowering at me.
Don't want to send this. Pathfinder, I need your help with a thing, a big thing. Can't go into a message, and you're not going to like why, but I can explain. Well, can we talk on camera? The things I'm hearing, a garden world, a whole new species. If you can talk on a record, you know where to find me. Message from the Nexus. Ryder, I've been reviewing all the messages you forward from the Angaran populace. It's occurring to see that even in the initial phases of contact, we have supporters among them. Though it's equally clear we have our work cut out for us and winning over the rest. But I'm confident you're on the right track. I would have been surprised if the Angara hadn't expressed skepticism. First contact is a complicated situation, and if roles were reversed, I'd be suspicious of them if they arrived on our doorstep. Thank you for passing these messages along. They'll provide invaluable insight as we navigate these tricky waters. Ryder, the Moshe sent some news from Aya, and she asked me to share them with you. Under her guidance, officials are again allowing study in the Aya Vault. It comes with great risk, of course, so she's restricting participation to her brightest students under armed guard. Although she doesn't have your ability to interface with the Remnant, she wants to be ready to assist you however she can once Meridian is found. These are interesting and exciting times. She's fond of you. Truly, I haven't heard her talk like this about someone in a long while. She didn't ask me to tell you the last part. I just thought you should know. Alrighty, so we need this. Where's Liam at? His loyalty mission. Ah, so we know what we. Oh. Kind of have a good idea where things stand for next week's stream.
Were fighting their own this whole time. Fuck.
Wonder how Jarl's taking it.
Not well.
Did I hear right? You're going after the Archon's ship?
Looks like it.
Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Now, tell me you have a better plan of escape this go around.
We'll be winging it, as usual.
I'll get my tools. Just stay out of the Scourge, huh?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Do 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 do.
Hey.
We can talk more later.
Sure. Busted ankles.
Come on, I need a way up.
Something I should know about?
Hey, I was just... How you doing? I'm... Great, just, I told you I screwed up, and I have. Remember Varand? I contacted the Angara?
Yes.
She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
You seem pretty sure this is your fault, but I'm not hearing why.
Yeah, because I gave Varand Nexus data and nav points.
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. No one would help outsiders. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could mod it. Varand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
Why didn't you alert everyone immediately?
If they have her info, they have our comms. The Nexus goes on alert, they'll know. Varand's people are tough. They'd have fought if they thought there was a chance. Something made them think there wasn't. I won't risk that. Bad enough I have to involve you. Like I said, I screwed up.
This goes south. You're on the hook for it.
I know, and I'll fix it. I got a lead from a trader. A grainy visual. We find that system, we find our bad guys. I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept. I thought they might want to pitch in.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said. We're on our own. I'll forward the visual to the bridge for when you want to start hunting. And... sorry.
God damn it, Liam. Alright. I guess what our first mission will be on Monday. But we return to Mass Effect Andromeda. It will be that mission. So with that said, we got things accomplished tonight. On all fronts. So we have definitely had fun, things accomplished, and so forth. Tomorrow night the plan is Tom Clancy's to Division 2. The stream scheduled to start 9:30ish. Whoa. In case you're wondering, I actually hang my headphones on the other monitor. Alright, let's see who the hell we're going to raid, host, what have you here. Last night, We went to Thumbs on Sunday. We went to Hawley on last night. So today we're going to let's see. I guess. Oh, we got Valorant. We got Fallout 4. So there you go. We're going to drop in on Unicorn Chris, who's doing Fallout 4 thing. So that's who we're going to go to. So, with that said, my friends, and you are my friends, tighten your friendship bracelets, watch your hang down. We'll see you Wednesday night for more fun and games. Till next time, bye.